Greetings, family. Welcome back to my channel. This is his Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Y'all, last night, our girl Angelina was like Dinah Ross in Mahogany Child. She said, I'm trying to get my old man back. And I guess good old Billy D. Williams is Brody. Because she trying to get her old man back with the negligee. Y'all get in here and, and talk about this. Lord have mercy. Look at Angelina, y'all. Now, why she ain't put the Woody Woodpecker here? Slick it back.
Angelina, what are you doing?
Just reminding you of who your wife actually is.
A piece of work. That's what she is.
Hmm? See,
A piece of hot, holy mess.
I've always been the spiritual one. And you've always been a
See how far that took.
Look familiar.
See, you got a tattoo.
Oh, a lot of things have changed. So, I can tell by your face.
Now, see, this is the thing. She said, I've always been the holy one, and you've always been the one of flesh. And you've always talked about how you've been dealing with a lot of things in your marriage with Brody going astray. It may be because of you and your bad demeanor and how you break him down with the tongue, Angelina. But at the same time, Brody seems to be a man who doesn't know how to control himself. And you still pick up, you still tolerate a lot of his indiscretions along the way. He never said anything about yours. I haven't heard that. He always talk about how, he's just tired of you and your nonsense, even how you dealing with Shayla and Anthony and the whole situation with Kai. And now here you are in a situation, your daughter is Pam, and you tolerating that. And just like Amber, who wanted her husband back, you want yours back, but you can't sympathize with Amber, which is totally hypocritical and crazy to me. But you saying you the godly one though in this relationship. If this man is of the flesh, then you need a lot to learn about the godly way. And your husband should be in that manner with you. You two should be doing that together. Brody seems to be, weak when it comes to women in the flesh, and that may be a problem too in your marriage.
That you're intrigued. And how about doing your wife a favor? Coming over and taking off my shoes.
Brody putting the phone and the keys down, so he with it.
You've always loved how beautiful my feet are. Mm-hmm.
You'd have just acted right.
Then what?
Just act right. And they don't know how to act right.
You know what else I miss?
What you miss?
When you kiss me on my neck.
Child,
Do that.
that's a weak spot to get our neck now.
Right here.
Mine too, Angelina. That's my weak spot too, girl. Angelina.
Oh, I do love when you listen to what I ask you for and you actually do it.
Woody Woodpecker ready to get the pecking tonight, y'all. Uh-oh, Brody. Angelina.
I miss all the small things. What?
Ooh, he weak.
I know.
He weak for it, and he know
All
it.
over your face.
Ooh.
And eyes don't lie, Brody.
Angelina got the tatas ready with the little pink.
Oh,
See, that's what she teach her daughter. Cause Shayla think she can go in a maid outfit or whatever, toot that booty up or whatever, and that was Anthony's weakness. You know, she's taught that that's how you control a man, by sexually enticing him to get what you want. But neither one of you got what you want. In the end, you both miserable. Your men still went back to other women. You know, Anthony still was spending time with Ro, working out, hanging over at PRE house, knowing PRE, she still want him. He come and go in her house whenever he want. Little do she know, he still got a key. And he eventually went back to his wife. So that little maid costume and throwing sex all the time and giving them everything they want is not the solution. Angelina seems to use that as well with Brody, and it's not getting her anywhere. You have to find a better way to handle your man, or just deal with your men with healthy, good communication, and just a better way of thinking and doing things. You can't like demean them and break them down and thinking they're gonna, want to continue to stay with you. So that's something that we have to learn to control our tongues as women, because men may physically overpower us and may, be able to fight us physically, but they can't they can't touch us verbally. And that's what we have to control, because that's our biggest weapon.
but one thing. Are you gonna leave Pam?
Why are you doing this?
Brody, you know I'm not the kind of woman that just gives my love to any man and let him run about his merry way. So I'm asking you, are you going to be here with me? Or are you going to stay with Pam? Are you going to leave Pam?
Guess that's your answer.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, Angelina, look, you'd either broke him off a piece, girl, and maybe that would have changed his mind after that. I don't know. I don't know how good it is compared to Pam. I don't know. But, child, you didn't want to feel like a fool giving him some and then he going back to Pam. I get it, girl. I get it. But you're going to have to do a little more than wearing a pink bra and leopard undies and all that. And, with your little sexy tattoo to get back to Brody. Because Brody, that was about to entice him. Like I said before, when he walked away from her, when they had words, and they was on the street the last time, think outside her house, and they were talking. She wanted him back. She was trying to speak to him, apologize to him, and he just walked away. And she was out there crying, "Oh Lord, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus," and he walked away. But I said, when he walked away. That wasn't a no. I don't think that he'll ever get back with Angelina. Angelina has to show him a big change in behavior before he wants to come back to her. And I didn't see him as walking away as you can never have me again. I saw it as a man conflicted. She had tapped into something and it made him a little confused, which is why he also came back. Listen, Brody was ready and willing. He would get with her. Ain't like he's so repulsed by her and that angry. She was, seducing him. He was all with it. He saw what she looked like. He put down the keys and the phone, and he was, went to rub her feet, kissed her neck like she asked. Oh, Brody was with it, about to unbutton the shirt. It was about to go down. Is he 100% locked in with Pam? I don't think so, personally. Some of you may think so. Put in the comments what you think. I don't think he's 100%. He rented that house. He didn't buy the house for her, because that's something he could easily remove himself from. I don't I still think that he's treading lightly as far as commitment again, but he knows he's still married. Brody hasn't filed any papers. I don't know about him filing any papers that she's not willing to sign. I don't even think he went that far yet. He just straggling Pam along like Anthony did Shayla. And I think eventually, if she's serious and wants her husband back for real, I think they have to take some significant steps in repairing their marriage. I think they need to do some counseling, because Brody evidently has a wandering eye. She's went through this with him before in the past, and she has to learn to control her tongue and have a healthier way of communicating and handling her husband and working together for a healthy, loving relationship. And that's something that they both gonna have to deal with their problems, lay it out. He went to a counselor, and the counselor took him away from his wife. She was supposed to be coaching the man, dealing with his problems. She listening and falling in love, Pam. So, Pam, bye. You Shayla 4.0. So, I don't got no respect for that either. You know, you guide him. You know, you refer him then. If you found yourself catching feelings, you refer him to another coach, another life coach, or another counselor. They need to do marriage counseling, him and Angelina, if that's something that he's willing to do. I don't know. Pam right now has a hold on him. She's stroking him the way that he likes, the way he can handle. He likes that. He would need to see some big changes and a big difference in Angelina before he pulls back away from Pam. That's just my 2 cents. Put in the comments what you think. You think it's totally over with Brody and Angelina? Do you think? I don't think she's gonna give up. And I don't think he's gonna stop coming by her house if she calls him. So, what do you think? Think they gonna cross the line one day? I mean, that's her husband, so they ain't really crossing the line. You just think they're gonna hop back in the sack? She gonna get him next time? I don't know. But it's late. I don't know what's the situation with him and Pam, but I know Pam is gonna pressure him. Pam is going to pressure him to soon make some significant changes and get that divorce, because she wants something solid, as all side pieces do. So I don't know if he can give her that. He told Angelina, I don't think I can do that, because he doesn't trust Angelina. He don't trust that she can change. She won't chew him up and spit him out again. If Angelina shows a significant change and becomes more loving, and he sees real growth in her, I think it's a possibility. Okay, what you think, y'all? All right.